Hi Sequels friends, welcome to day 15 of Vlogvember. We are halfway through, folks. Today we are doing my top 10 best-selling, most profitable resale finds ever. You will not want to miss this one. And before we get into today's video, I have to be upfront and 100% honest with you. This was filmed in advance. Now, will you ever know that? Possibly, because knowing me, my hair could be completely different by the time this airs. And so I looked through all of my sales history because that handy dandy spreadsheet has been in existence for quite some time. I looked through all of my sales history and pulled my top 10 best sales ever. But wait, this is the top 10 best sales ever that I got in a mystery box or thrifted. There will be another video where I share with you the top 10 sales that were freebie sales. That means they came out of my own home, my own closet, or somebody gave them to me. That is not the circumstance in this video. This video means I paid for it. To make this more fun, since this is the top 10, we're gonna work from the lowest price up to the highest price. And we are starting at a pretty good price point of putting in our pocket at least $100. So all 10 of these items made a profit of at least $100. First up, this was an amazing find the way I went about finding it. I went into Goodwill, and on our Goodwill that's over on Patton Avenue, you walk in, there's some registers, and then there's men's and there's some circle racks. I walked right up to a circle rack. This engineer stripe caught my eye. I liked the silhouette. I had no idea what it was worth, but thought it would be worth something. And I was literally in and out of the store in less than 5 minutes with this purchase. I ended up selling it in February of this year. And it is this lovely Pointer brand, as I said, engineer stripe chore coat, made in the USA in a great extra large size men's jacket. I was hoping to make $99 to $149. I ended up selling it on eBay, and it looks like it sold within days of listing for $141.64. Now, since I got this at Goodwill, it cost $4.99, and once you took out eBay fees, any sort of shipping, and all of the like, I put in my pocket $109.07. Way to make over $100 by just popping in and popping right back out of a Goodwill. I wish it happened that easy all the time. Next up is an item that also was obtained at Goodwill, but this time it was found by my partner, Brent. We always go our separate ways when we go thrifting, and he usually heads over to the men's and the housewares section, and I usually head over to most likely dresses, intimates, my go-to big dollar amount shoes sometimes, big dollar amount, and then we sometimes meet in the middle, or we'll get stuff, put it in the cart, and then show each other, what do you think of this? And this was one of the items he picked up. I actually made this sale in March of 2022, and they are vintage North Face ski pants. Again, in a very wearable men's extra large. They sold on eBay. I listed them hoping to make $99 to $150, and they sold all in on eBay with shipping for $157.99. Given I just paid $5.99 at Goodwill, once you take out the cost of goods, the shipping, and eBay fees, we ended up making a profit of $112.32. That was Brent. That was all Brent. I mean, I know North Face sells, but I would not have I gotta be honest, ski pants probably would not have even caught my eye. That's all Brent. Next up came from a ThredUP shoebox back in 2021 when I was really loving me some ThredUP boxes at that time. They are Tory Burch, the Miller sandal in a size 7. This is a Poshmark sale. They retail for $198, but I was hoping to make $149 to $169. My buy-in price at this box was just $6.67. Love that. That's actually a really good buy-in price for shoes, in my opinion. have not had that luck with ThredUP boxes in quite a while. I ended up selling these, as I said, on Poshmark, all in for $149 and made a profit of $112.53. This item was gorgeous. I absolutely adore this item. And I know it came in a vintage box, and I'm thinking it came in a YNAB vintage box. And this sale was from March of 2022 and actually was returned and sold again. It is this gorgeous men's vintage 1960s genuine steerhead leather black motorcycle jacket. It originally sold on Etsy, but the second time around it sold on Poshmark. I was hoping to make originally up to $250, but once it came back and sat for a while, because I had had it for, it looks like about 9 months by the time it sold, I lowered the price to hope to make $99 to $149. The cost of goods was just $6.14 in that box. I sold it for that full $149 asking price and put $113.06 in my pocket. Whoa, the way that those mystery boxes were selling things, so much so that I have another mystery box sale right here. Again, this one sold in October of 2022 for mystery boxes. And this was one of my favorite ThredUP mystery boxes to get, a men's ThredUP mystery box. This lovely Nova Fides Banana Republic top coat, wool coat in camel, lovely in a very, very wearable size large. This was a Poshmark sale. This jacket coat retails for $398. I listed it hoping to make $99 to $149. And get this, the buy-in cost on this men's ThredUP box was just $4.78. That lets you know everything in that box was saleable. I did sell it for the full asking price of $149, and I ended up putting $114.42 in my pocket. Now we're back to the thrift store, guys. It's not all mystery boxes here by any means, and this was the one item for the life of me I could not remember. I had to pull up old Etsy sales to remind me what this item is. And this is back from July of 2021. It is an item that I thrifted at a Goodwill, and I don't believe it was local. Maybe it was over in Black Mountain or Johnson's. It was not somewhere that was Waynesville or Asheville, I know that. This is a vintage 90s velum beaded silk suit. So those beaded silk blouses that I still get, it is a skirt suit version of it. And it is in a gorgeous, gorgeous color and in a very wearable medium. I was hoping to make $99 to $149, listed across all the platforms, sold it on Etsy in less than a month of listing for all in at $160.92. That includes shipping and taxes. And I ended up putting $129.76 in my pocket after shipping, taxes, and platform fees. And I paid up a little bit for that as it cost suit pricing at $8.99. That was a heck of a flip. I can't believe that I forgot about that, but given that it's sold in just a month, I guess that makes sense. This is the last of the mystery box items from this top 10 best selling items ever. And this item sold in December of 2023, and it also came from a ThredUP mystery shoebox. They are Stuart Weitzman, the Highland suede over the knee boot in a size 8. Yes, awesome size. These retail for $950, and based on comps at the time, I was hoping to make $179 to $249. And the cost per item of this box was $5.70. I ended up selling them on eBay all in at $186.75 and ended up making a profit of $141.99. I'm telling you, I would live for a mystery box that had this find in it. And the last 3 items, as I said, were thrifted. So far, 4 of the 10 items came from mystery boxes. So 40% of my top 10 best-selling items ever did come from mystery boxes. The other 60% were all thrifted. This was an amazing find, guys. I had this Honey Hole Salvation Army right by my house that is closed down. It no longer exists. But I'm telling you, back in 2021, it was popping. It was my favorite place to go, especially for handbags. The amount of YNAB goodness I found in that store was amazing. But this was not YNAB. This sold in October of 2021, and it is a vintage 80s Bottega Veneta purse. Genuine leather, gorgeous. I opened this up and looked at it and was like, is this Bottega? What is this? No, this can't be. Maybe it's fake. I don't really know. But for the buy-in price of $4.99, I took the chance. I purchased it. I listed it hoping to make, because it was in fact genuine, I listed it hoping to make $149 to $249. I sold it on an offer on Poshmark for $200, and I ended up making a profit of $155.01. Sometimes it's so amazing to me at thrift stores. You'll see a 9 West bag priced up, especially at this Salvation Army. You would see a 9 West bag priced up for $9, and then you see this for $4.99. Anyways, that was a major score and a great like Bolo brand to have picked up. Here's another great designer Bolo brand to pick up, and another my partner Brent find that he found in the Goodwill bins. He did not know what he found. All he knew was that it was a scarf, and at that time I have been selling scarves really well. This was in November of 2023, and if you've been watching me for a while, you'll definitely remember this is when we found a vintage Hermes in the bins. It is a beautiful scarf. Comps were coming in all over the place, so $199 to $349. I ended up selling it just a little over a month of listing on Poshmark on an offer for $239. Now my price per item at the Goodwill bins that day was $1.52. We all know this costs less than $1.52 based on the weight, but I cost average based on the total amount that I spend per item at the bins. And $239 it sold for, and I made a profit of $181.71, and that was a bins find. And now for the #1 top selling best find that I thrifted and paid some sort of money for is also a Goodwill bins find. And it's also in a category that I tell you guys to look out for because I have made money with this category. And it's a category that is overlooked a lot at the bins. This one I found in September of 2020, and it took till January of 2021. So I had to sit on it for a few months to get it to sell. But it is vintage Ralph Lauren 1991, 4 yards of upholstery quality. It's called the Mindora fabric. I know from working as a furniture buyer for many years that fabric and quality fabric costs money. So everybody doesn't always realize it unless you've had to buy upholstery fabric, that it is worth money. So if you can find it at a discounted price, you will buy it. But you do have to find the perfect customer that is looking for those exact texture, shades, etc. This one ended up selling on eBay. I had listed it hoping to make $200 to $300, and my cost of goods that bins trip was $2.48. I must have gotten a lot of heavy stuff because that is a pretty higher than normal bins price for me. Anyways, I ended up selling it for $298.81, and after shipping costs, platform fees, cost of goods, I made a profit of $288. So isn't it so interesting to know that 2 of the items were from the bins, 3 of the items were from Goodwill and 4 of the items were mystery box finds. I have not been super keen on mystery boxes lately, but it was a nice trip down memory lane to remind me that ThredUP mystery boxes have definitely made me some money throughout the years, and definitely has made some of my top selling items ever. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Thank you so much for watching. Now is the perfect time to let me know what was your best flip ever. Go ahead and drop them in the comment section below. I cannot wait to see what you guys say. Also, don't forget, at the grand finale of this Vlogvember is going to be a AMA Ask Me Anything question and answer. So if you have any questions you want to ask me, personal, whether it's related to reselling, whether it has to do with living in Asheville, getting to know me, what was I like when I was younger, where did I go to school at, how long your partner been together, whatever questions you have, drop them in the comment section below. I am tallying them up so that we have some question and answers to have for that grand finale. So please include some below, because it will be pretty embarrassing if there's no question and answers. I'll just have to interview myself. That might be weird. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.